Hey everyone. I think today is like, I have to count the days, but I think today's right around a month's worth. If you go 4 weeks is a month, right? That'd be 28 days. I think today is the 20th day on this carnivore diet. I think what's today, 25th? Today's the 25th, yeah. Started a few days before the new year, yeah. So should be interesting being on this diet for a month, and I'm gonna weigh in tomorrow. I'm not expecting any huge results, but I am doing some exercise today. I wanted to get outside. I mean, being out there on the road for a week, I didn't want to overexert myself trying to exercise, being on this diet, not knowing what my next meal was going to be or where it was going to be from. I ate at a lot of like restaurants, like hamburger patties and cheese. It was just the simplest thing to eat. But I got to write some jokes about that because it was pretty stupid, just like watching people's faces when you told them, like, I just want meat, and they were just like, what? Like, I want the cheeseburger without the bread, the lettuce, the tomatoes, onions. I just want the meat and cheese. Are you speaking another language? Like, they didn't comprehend that. Small little towns across America. Carnivore diet. Bringing the carnivore diet to the next small town across America. This shit was funny, is what it was. So I got to write some jokes about it. The best was like hearing the lady up front talk to the people in the back in the kitchen. Like, well, how does he want us to put it in the wrapper? Just put it in the wrapper, dude. You just wrap the burger up. What the hell's wrong with you? You know, this one place they used containers, and they put one patty in each container. It's like, yo, it's going in the same place. It's going inside my stomach. Like, why are you separating it? One lady sandwiched my hamburger patties with cheese. I didn't ask for extra cheese. Just hamburger patty and cheese times 4. Well, I got 8 slices of cheese because they felt the need. In their mind, they're so used to sandwiching meat between stuff. They felt like, well, we have to sandwich it in something. Well, sandwich it in the cheese. Like, really? You're gonna... Okay. I mean, I ate it. But I didn't pay for the extra cheese. I only paid for 4 slices, but whatever. I don't know. It was just funny just watching people's reactions when you tell them, I just want meat. But I will tell you this, it's a lot cheaper. You go somewhere and you just, like, okay, the only place where it wasn't cheaper was Wendy's. They did not have a la carte. They wouldn't give me the hamburger patties a la carte. I had to buy the full sandwich. So at that place, I only went, I'm sorry, yeah, because at Wendy's you have the single, double, and triple Daves, I think is what it's called. So I got 2 triples. The sandwiches were like $10 each. And they made me pay $10 each just for the hamburger patties. So ended up getting 6 patties and 6 slices of cheese for like $21, $22 with tax, whatever. Every other place has been a lot cheaper. So you go in or somewhere, get a combo for like $8 for like a double cheeseburger, whatever. If you just got the meat and cheese, it would be like $3 for just the meat and cheese. Significantly cheaper. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to knock out 3 miles. Just right now I'm just walking, but I was jogging here a minute ago. Do a little bit more jogging. Get home, clean up, and get fed. And then I got more stuff to do. I gotta keep working on my Lego project. Today I got sidetracked yesterday. I wanted to start the Lego project yesterday. Sorry if you guys see that. Whatever. We all get the sniffles. I wanted to start that yesterday. I was supposed to lay out the black for the parking lot and start mapping out how I'm going to build the Lego set. If you're just watching this, we shot a project called Kidder It's a comedy project about comedians here in Los Angeles, and we didn't finish because it's live action and animation cutaways. So there's all kinds of animation cutaways, and we're still working on it. It's honestly like I've had highs and lows with this project the whole way, but I have several other projects I want to work on, and I cannot wrap my mind around working on another project without finishing this one. I need to get it in the can. If I could sell it, great, because we wrote 10 episodes, and it would be awesome to get it funded, and it would help not only me and my family, but it would help so many of my friends that are attached to this project. But I want to get that done and get it out there. But the next thing on my docket for that is shooting this stop animation Lego shit that I'm going to do down in my studio. But that's life. Like, life gets busy, and all of a sudden you get distracted with this, or this. But I wanted to start working on it yesterday, and then totally spaced. I had a show yesterday. I had a virtual show, and that went over really well. I only did like 5 minutes just to open up the show. It was for a comedy contest. I wasn't in the contest. My manager has been running this contest for over 20 years, and he asked me to open up the show, just do a little bit of time, a little warm up the audience before the contestants go. Went over well. Then I had to bounce, but yeah, a lot more to do today. But right now, I'm gonna start jogging again and knock out some mileage. All right.
Okay. Just being honest, I didn't make 3 miles. I only made it 2 miles. I give you 3 guesses of why, but you probably only need 1.
Oh man, my hair. Woo, it's getting longer. Yeah, so today, again, I keep talking about doing the Lego shit, and there's my table over there. I want to use the one where that orange shit is. Like I want to do the Lego thing, but I keep putting it off. Not that I keep putting it off, I keep finding distractions. And that is how Kidder has been going for the last year. Finding things to do other than that. And I'm not trying to do that. I really am not. But maybe subconsciously I am. It's freaking annoying, dude. Started off today good, productive, was getting stuff done, had to run some errands, went and did a little exercise. Thought I was going to do 3 miles, but my body had other things in mind for me. I am going to an open mic tonight. I am going to go to that. If I get anything that I like, I'll put it here as well. But I'm going to do that. And then Miguel's coming over, supposedly. He's told me twice today that he was going to come over, and we were going to do some writing, do some brainstorming for some of this tour stuff we want to do. We'll see what happens with that. But right now, I got to straighten up the studio a little bit. I got work to do. I'm going to spend an hour playing with my boy. He wants to do a little bit of the modeling. That's part of it. That's part of the balance, like trying to find time to spend with my kids. But yeah, that's the goal for right now. Again, the Lego thing I want to get done. Maybe Miguel and I will sit down and fuck around with the Lego shit tonight. I don't know. But this is the harsh reality. Being married, having kids, having stuff to do on top of stuff to do on top of stuff to do. And that just is what it is. It's like getting up on stage. Honestly, it's like escapism. I can get up on stage and everything disappears. I can just worry about the conversation with the crowd, worry about my jokes, just worry about what's right in front of me. But then coming back into reality, there's a lot going on. My studio looks like fucking crap, dude. I put up a new light, and then I got to get rid of these lights. So I got those lights from this old TV show called Dirty Sexy Money. I worked on that for the 2 years that it ran back in 07, 08, and that was a prop from one of the sets, the fluorescent light. And they gave me a bunch, and I had that here, and it worked perfectly until like 2 weeks ago. That's all right. I got that light for like $30 at at Costco. I think it's a little brighter than what I was expecting, but that's not a bad thing. More light is not a bad thing in here. So, all right, I need to get off of Vlogade and get back to work. That's what I need to do. Ciao.
Like, I think writers have gotten really fucking lazy. I don't know why we cannot tell a story like linearly. Like, why can't we go from A to Z? I don't know if you guys have experienced this. I cannot stand, like, when you get into a show, you get to episode 3, huge cliffhanger, you cannot wait to get to that next episode, and it starts off 10 years earlier, and some poor sap's fucking past his history. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these? Like, they try to make, and here's what it is, right? The story is literally a 10-minute story, but we got to stretch it out for 2 fucking hours. So we have to keep jumping back and telling all this backstory. I don't give a fuck, right? Fuck, dude. You know where I first experienced that was this show called Lost. Maybe I'm dating myself here, right? But this show went on for 6 fucking seasons, right? And it was like the first 3 seasons were killer. But at the end of the 3rd season, there were 97 fucking plot lines going on. And they had this big meeting, dude, and they made it public. The producer said, okay, writers, wrap it up. You got 3 seasons to wrap it up, right? But then they did, season 3 is when it started. They started opening more plot lines by going back 5 years. Oh, this fat dude, he won the lottery. Well, let's see what happened when he won the lottery. I don't give a fuck. He's on an island. And people are dying, and there's all this stupid shit going on. Why the fuck do we care about him winning the lottery? It made no fucking sense. It still doesn't make sense. But every show followed suit. Shows are still doing that. The Walking Dead. I think I got to season 9 where I was like, fuck this. The Walking Dead started off as a zombie show. I can get through 3 episodes and not see one goddamn fucking zombie. I realized The Walking Dead was the fucking crew themselves, because they would go to village and fucking wipe out the village because they thought they were bad guys. They were the fucking bad guys, and they would just walk in, spend an entire season in that fucking village, and in the end, Rick would just be like, let's get the fuck out of here, and go to the next. They were The Walking Dead, dude. Fuck that. Oh, man. I was talking to my parents recently. My dad called me, and he's like, "What you doing, boy?" And I was like, "Nothing. You know, just hanging out with the kids today." I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm taking your mom coffin shopping." Coffin shopping. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking? You taking her what?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I'm taking your mom coffin shopping." And I'm just like, "Where does one like? Are you going to like funeral home? Like, what the hell?" He's like, "Oh no, we're going to Costco." Do you know Costco sells coffins? What the? Probably like 2-for-1 deal, you know what I mean? But I don't like. I'm just like, dude, that is such a morbid thing. Like, keep that shit to yourself. I don't know. That's fucking stupid. But let's see. Yes, Gerald. I just got back. I did a little trip across America doing some shows. Here's the thing. We were talking about diets, at the beginning, just inflammatory and shit like that. So I started this thing. Actually, tomorrow will be 1 month that I've started this carnivore diet. Have you guys heard of this? Yeah. All you do is eat meat products. That's it. Now, we grow up in America, and it's like, oh, you got to have a well-balanced meal. First, it was like the food pyramid, then it was like the plate with the portions and all that shit. Here's the thing, like I told my wife, I go, that shit's that's a corporate scam, dude. Right? Because if we all shifted and ate vegetables, it would fuck the cow industry, right? And if we all shifted to meat, it would fuck the, farms and shit, you know what I mean? Vegetables. So it is like a form of control. But there's, like, vegetables have a lot of toxins in it. So I did a lot of research, and I know, like, oh, we just watched a fucking YouTube video. No, dude, fuck. I read a lot of articles, watched a lot of videos, did a lot of deep diving, and I was like, I'm going to try this, right? Because 6 months ago, I was going to try veganism. I was like, I'll just, I got to fix something with my body. So I was like, I'll try veganism. But I'm from Texas. I got 3 smokers in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like how can you like not have meat when you're from Texas, dude? So I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. Like I cook briskets, I smoke pork bellies. Like I can't like stop eating that shit. And then when I discovered this this meat diet, I was like, well shit, I'm gonna give it a shot. Yo, I feel fucking amazing. Here's what though. Going across America, in every meal, going into a place and saying you just want a steak and don't put vegetables on my plate, like it boggled people's mind. Like, bitch, just put the fucking steak on my plate. I don't need the asparagus. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying $60 for a steak. Leave the fucking vegetables in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? No, here's the thing. Like, for simple, like on the road, I'm not gonna stop for a steak dinner or steak lunch, whatever. It takes too long. So I just go into like a Wendy's. So this happened. I said, can I get 2 triple Daves, right? And I said, I don't want anything else, just the meat and cheese. The guy goes, oh yeah, no problem. He walks away, and I was like, that was too easy, because I'd already went to a few places. And he was in the back. I go, yo, bro. And he turned around, and I was like, come here, man. I go, no bun. And he goes, what? He goes, well, how do you want us to like wrap it? And I was like, just fucking wrap it. It's just meat and cheese, dude. I don't give a shit. Put it on a plate. I don't care. He goes, okay. And then all of a sudden the woman in the back, she goes, well, how does he want me to wrap it? And I was, figure it out, dude. I shit you not. They took 6 patties, put them all on individual plates, and the dumb lady in the back sandwiched each patty with a slice of cheese. So instead of getting 6 slices of cheese, I got 12 slices of cheese. Like, you're so fucking wired to sandwich shit that you feel like you had to sandwich the meat with something, so you sandwich with cheese. Whatever, I got 6 free slices of cheese.